Sarawak is the biggest state in the country of Malaysia, but we are on an island called Borneo Island. So this Borneo Island has two states of Malaysia, one of which is Sarawak, is the biggest state, about 124,000 square kilometers. And our destination, our focus is more on ecotourism. So because we have a lot of greens, nature, wildlife, and indigenous people, we are always promoting Sarawak destination with 5 pillars: culture, adventure, nature, food, and festival. Why culture? Because Sarawak, we have 31 gazetted ethnic groups. So each ethnic group, definitely they have their own culture, their costume, their food, and their rituals probably. So it's very rich in culture. And next, adventure, with lush green, with a lot of rocks, mountains, the beaches, and also the rivers and rainforests. We have a lot of offer for adventure, including sports, including rock climbing, trekking, river kayaking, and so on. And next is nature. We have 67 gazetted national parks. So you can imagine the potential of a lot of nature, including the flora, fauna, and a lot of wildlife that you cannot see in other parts of the world. For example, like orang-utan and the rhinoceros hornbill, those are some of the examples. Proboscis monkey, is a special species. So those are available in Sarawak. So CANF, food. Recently, Kuching, the capital of Sarawak, has been enlisted by UNESCO as another creative cities network of gastronomy with the other countries in the world. So you can, with that recognition, you'll be assured of the variety of food that we have. The most famous being Sarawak Laksa, where the late Anthony Bourdain termed it as the food of God. So that is our gastronomy, food, a lot of food. With so many ethnic groups, you can be assured of different types of food. So the last one is festivals. The world famous Rainforest World Musical Festival is in Sarawak. All right. So along with other festivals, Borneo Jays, Kuching Jays, Spartan Race, International Dragon Boat Race, I think tourists coming to Sarawak, they can be assured of an authentic experiential tour right into the people and the place they'll stay, the way they live. So for example, you can take a boat ride, through a lake, up rivers, to a longhouse. A longhouse is a communal living of a local tribe in Sarawak called the Ibans. And under the same roof, you could have about 30 to 40 families staying together, each with their own room, all right? But the living room is open, so they can actually mingle and stay and have activities under the same roof. And this longhouse, actually the visitors can come and to stay inside the house. They will have homestays inside the longhouse, say a few rooms are spared just for the visitors. So you can stay in and you enjoy the food, their traditional dances, rituals, together with the longhouse folks, all right? And apart from that, actually, there are a lot of natural activities beside the longhouse. For example, you can take a hike into the jungle, just surrounding the longhouse, to search for wildlife like orang-utan, like hornbills, and other species of birds for bird watchers. And they are just beside the river. All the longhouses are beside the river. So you can have boat rides, you can have fishing tours, you can swim, So a lot of hands-on experiential experience for the visitors, right in the center of the community. That one is for sure. Now we are promoting responsible tourism. Because responsible tourism means everybody involved, the people, the government, the visitors, the local communities have to take action to ensure that our actions are sustainable, to promote sustainable tourism at the end of the day. So we are going to come up with a blueprint for responsible tourism by next year. And that's why you can see the government is very serious about responsible tourism, especially environment protection, conservation. But at the same time, we want tourism to continue, especially to benefit the local communities. So we are promoting community-based tourism, helping the communities build up a lot of homestays, right? And then activities surrounding their stay to make it more like increasing their livelihood, increasing their household income at the end of the day, to make tourism an inclusive subject. For 2023, we are going to make sure that the national parks, we have 67 national parks, we're going to come up with a conservation plan and also visitors management plan for each of the national parks to make sure that our tourism development is sustainable. Visitors come in, they practice responsible tourism to make sure that for both Sarawak and the visitors, we enjoy this environment continually for many, many years to come. The other element is to help the local communities to be more involved in tourism. Right? We don't want them to see tour companies and tour guides pass by, while they can be a part of it to improve their household income. So we are going to train them how to actually be a good host, right? How to be a local guide, how to add on more activities to lengthen the stay of the tourists staying in their homestay. So we're going to do that because at the end of the day, we want tourism to empower the local communities.